Happy New Year! Well, everybody, Happy New Year. I hope you all had a great holiday season, and I really wish all of you a great year ahead. 2023 was a pretty great year for the channel. I had something like 54 or 5 full-length videos. I had, I think, over 15,000 new subscribers, so welcome to all of you if you're watching this. And I made a lot of progress on a lot of different projects. Obviously, I've been working on the 2x4 foot N scale project layout. That's nearing completion. I did a hat layout, I did a small Z-scale layout, and overall just had a lot of fun with those projects. But 2024 is here, and it is going to bring some new projects that I'll be working on this year on the channel. Now, the 2x4 foot layout isn't completely done yet. I'm actually working on painting the very last structure, and that's one of the Industries. Everything else is painted and pretty much ready to go. I do have to do a lot of details like signs on buildings, just signs in general, road signs, that kind of stuff. And all those little details take a long time, but that's pretty much the stage that I'm at now, is just finishing up those little details. So I'm gonna have a video coming up pretty soon on all the structures and getting those installed, and then a video on getting all the details done, and that's going to be pretty much it for that project. So you're probably all wondering what I'll be working on in 2024, and I'm going to have several different projects that will hopefully be of interest to a lot of different groups who watch this channel. So I talked earlier this year about how I plan to build an O-gauge switching layout, and that will be coming up pretty soon. It'll be like a 2x8 foot, 2x7 foot type size O-gauge switching layout, and I'll have provisions to sort of have like a flap that comes up on the back to make a complete loop to where I can actually just run trains as well if I want, but then fold that down and have it up against the wall and have it be sort of just a 2 foot wide shelf for doing switching when I want to do that. And then I also am hoping to build, or at least start building, a similar size N-scale layout that will be mostly for display purposes, a dual track mainline for just for running trains, displaying new locomotives, all that kind of stuff. That'll probably fit above or below the O-gauge layout. So kind of like a multi-layered layout with different gauges and scales. And so I'll be working on that at some point this year as well. First off, I do plan to build an ON30 micro layout. This is going to be about a 20 by 24 inch size layout. This is a kit that I got from Ironworks Models. And this has everything you need to get kind of going with the layout, in terms of getting the base built, the wiring done, and that kind of thing. And so I'm going to be building a small ON30 micro layout that'll have a couple turnouts, and so that should be fun. I'll be starting that and having a couple videos on that coming up quite soon. So look for that here during the month of January, at least the start of that project. And there'll be some other projects as well. I do want to build a small Z-scale switching layout. I built that N-scale executive switching layout in the past, and I plan to build a Z-scale version of that, so basically about 2/3 the size, so about 3 feet instead of 4 feet in size. So that should be, a very short one video kind of project layout that I'll do. And then I'll probably be doing some random little projects during the course of the year as well. Like I had the hat layout this year, and I had that little Z-scale layout that kind of popped up out of nowhere this year. And I expect I'll have that kind of thing as well this year, because a lot of times you just suddenly get an idea and you want to do it. So, that kind of thing always does happen. So lots of exciting things on the channel this year. I hope you'll join me on the journey as I go along and work on these various projects. But anyway, again, I hope all of you have a really great 2024 ahead of you here. But, it's January, it's a new beginning, it's exciting. So I hope all of you have an exciting and wonderful 2024 ahead of you. But anyway, that's all for now, and thanks for watching. Bye.